Well, I thought there were some big at-bats in that inning, Girardi leading us off, and then Clint, and then, the guy's just doing a good job, for Headley to get the first run in when we haven't scored a lot. But I thought the second time through our at-bats got better, and then the third time through, they really got better. So it was good to see.
Ellsbury mentioned on the field how big that one run from Headley was in that situation. Did you sense in the batter's box that guys were more relaxed after you tied things up?
Well, again, I thought we were having good at-bats. The first time through he was pretty dominant, but I thought the at-bats were better the second time through, and I thought, they were really better the third time. So I thought they had a good approach. I thought they were relaxed, and it's a huge hit from Els. I mean, a huge hit. The way Sevy was throwing to give us that 3-run lead, that's big.
What's been different about Ellsbury in the batter's box lately?
Well, I think his at-bats have been good. I know he hasn't got a ton of hits, but I think he's hit the ball harder. So he just seems to be swinging the bat well.
Is that an encouraging sign? When you talked the other day, just that guys need to have better approaches.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, part of it too is, their starting staff is really good. I mean, it's really good, and they're going to get their strikeouts, but just making sure that we grind out at bats, and the second time you see a guy, it's better than the first, and the third time it's better than the second, and I thought that's what we had today.
Joe, how would you describe how Ellsbury's handled everything?
Really well. I think he's prepared every day, whether we start him or whether we've had him come off the bench and he finds a way to get on base and steals a base. I mean, he's done a lot of good things.
Joe, you always say whoever's pitching that day is your ace, but is Severino been at a different level here the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's continued to improve all year long, and it really started the last 2 weeks of spring training, and we saw some improvements, and I'm seeing him doing things now that he didn't do early on, and he continues to get better as well.
What would those things be?
Just some of the things he does with his pitches and changing speeds.
With Aaron Judge, you've talked a lot about how when he's had success, he's using the middle of the field, hitting the ball to right center. When you see him hit that home run to right center, do you think to yourself, okay, maybe we're getting going?
Yeah, you feel like you're getting him back to the right approach, and it's what we need from him. Again, he's a guy that doesn't need to pull the ball to hit home runs. He just needs to stay on the ball and drive it, and if he does it, great things are going to happen.
Joe, the goal is to win every series, but if you think about where you were after the first 2 games here and then winning these 2, how would you describe coming out of here with a split?
We just split with a really good team, a really, really good team. And I think that's, you go 2-2 against Cleveland, who I think had won before they got home, like 9 in a row at home. It's a pretty good series.
Are you looking at the scoreboard yet?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna say
there, but I mean, yeah.
It's impossible not to look at.
But I mean, are you kind of?
I mean, you're going to look.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impossible not to. I haven't seen a ballpark where they put it behind you.
So I guess the intensity.
Yeah. I mean, you pay attention, of course.
Severino matched their guys all weekend.
Yeah. Corey Kluber was as special as it gets, but I look at Sevy. He gave up 2 hits and 6 2/3 innings. I mean, he pitched really, really well.
Joe, you added some frontline starting pitching at the deadline. I mean, do you put Severino right there with those guys?
Yeah. I mean, Sevy's really good, and continue, for him is to take steps forward. And I've said all along, Sevy's stuff doesn't fall off. As he gets late in the game, it does not fall off.
Joe, when you looked at how Romine did today, at the plate, it's obvious that, he went over 4 with 3 strikeouts, but behind the plate, what did you see from him today in terms of his performance with Severino?
He did a good job handling Severino, but I think Sanchez has done a really good job with Severino too. If you look at the comparison, it's it's somewhat close. But I thought he did a good job and understood what Sevy wants to do, and Sevy really has an idea what he wants to do too.